That looks like so much fun.
Yes, it did.
But the weather.
Beautiful for them
oh my
and
goodness.
anybody that was out and about here today.
Hopefully you took advantage of it.
Yeah, nice warm sunshine here this afternoon. The mornings have been nice and cool.
Yeah.
Even the evenings as we're switching into October. I mean, today was October 1st. It's hard to imagine. We went through the month of September already, but it was a warm month and it was a dry month. 1.8 in the rain gauge, so we're well behind or well below average, nearly 2 inches. No severe weather. We didn't have much in the way of rain. There's a couple bouts of severe weather, very isolated, no tornadoes across the state. Our average temperature, high and low average, 75.2, which is nearly 3 degrees above average. The hottest temperature was 97, the lowest was 51 degrees. Now, like I mentioned, we're back now into October, and just like September, we really start to slide down towards winter as we go from an average high temperature of 78 to 67 on Halloween Day, and our average low, 56, goes to 43. So we definitely start to see those colder air masses come in. We all know we can see ice. Remember 2 years ago, right before Halloween? Don't want to think about that. We'll just move right on. 3.32 on average is sometimes October can be very wet. September and October are 2 wet months during the fall. Okay, we have a spring wet season, April, May, and June, and then September and October before we go really dry, and a couple of our driest months, December, January, and February. So we need the rain and we need this pattern to change. We've been stuck in this pattern for weeks with hardly any precipitation across the entire state over the last 3 weeks. Temperatures starting to cool down here across the Rockies up towards the northern plains. That might be the start of our changes. But first, we got to get rid of what was Hurricane Ian. That has been a giant roadblock as the tropics over the last 10 to 14 days exploded, and what that does is it just pumps a big area of high pressure in the upper levels, and nothing can come in from the west, and when it does, it goes up and over the ridge. So nothing has been able to make its way down towards the central and southern plains, and if you walk outside, you know it is bone dry. The air has been very delightful to be out in, but you look around, everything's brown, and we're dealing with the drought. Dew point's at 40 degrees, so these temperatures, warm in the afternoon. Once that sun sets, it cools down pretty quickly. We're at 64 degrees. Temperatures already into the upper 50s. It's 51 in El Reno. Yeah, 51 degrees already here at the 10 o'clock hour. So that radiational cooling taking effect and all that warmth escaping up to the ground. So another cool, comfortable start to the day. Sun-filled tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. Weak front comes in on Wednesday, but we're dry. Not much moisture to work with. Another front comes in, and with a jet stream out of the northwest, we might be able to squeeze out some rain Friday into the weekend, but nonetheless, some cool air tries to filter in, and wait till you see those temperatures down into the 70s, maybe some 60s across the state. 40s and 50s here overnight. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. If you love today, you're going to love tomorrow. Not much change as temperatures will be in the middle to upper 80s. Same thing on Monday. It's copy and paste forecast over the next several days. That weak front with maybe a shower across the state, spotty in nature on Wednesday. Stronger front on Friday. Some data says 60s and rain. Right now, I'll say 70s and a chance of some spotty rain as we head towards next weekend. Sylvia.